Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you this Clevertronics supalite emergency floodlight unit. Okay, now this is something that I scored off eBay, okay, so it's an eBay score. I didn't get this from my electrical store. Now these are not cheap. They actually cost around $300, so this one I got off eBay for $40, so I think that was a good deal, especially for something like this. So this is made by Clevertronics and it's a floodlight. It's an emergency floodlight unit. So this is commonly found, you'll find these in shopping centres, you probably find them in warehouses, loading docks, big stadiums, okay, anywhere where they need a big floodlight, okay. Now this fitting here, you have two LED heads here. These are adjustable. To adjust them, you just loosen these screws and you can rotate this way and this way. So you loosen this screw and then you can rotate it, that way and that way. Okay, so it's very simple, okay. Now this is, of course, I got it brand new. Came in its original box, and I'll just go get the box for you. So this fitting here comes in a box like this one here, if you can see that. So this is the box, okay. This is an LP, of course, LP Premium. It's known as the CF-LED, and that's the part number. And this one does have the Clever Test Plus, as you can tell by that symbol there. Okay, so this is the original box it came in, okay. These little cartons were over the heads to protect them. Okay, and I think that's a good deal. Also has the instructions, and it's got the Clever Test Plus instructions, and of course this right here. Now, when I bought this light, it came with a cord and plug attached to it. Okay, so what I did was I reconfigured it to accept a removable cord because it makes it more convenient. So this is all the Clever Test Plus instructions you get with all these new Clevertronics lights. Okay, so there's that one. This just shows, this is your quick start guide into Clever Test Plus. It just shows you how to get it going, because when you get it, it doesn't come pre-activated. You actually have to activate it yourself. Okay, this just shows you the different statuses of the LED indicator. Okay, and of course we have our instructions. Okay, it just shows you the different ones. You can get it in ZoneWorks, you can get it in data as well. Okay, the replacement parts of the battery, the LED head, and of course the inverter. Okay, and it just shows you all the, this is what's inside, of course, just shows you what's inside the chassis. Alright, now this is the non-weatherproof version. There is also a weatherproof version available. Weatherproof version is more for outdoors, like your backyard or your loading dock or a car park. Okay, this is the non-weatherproof, so this is indoors. Okay, so this will probably be good to use in your man cave. All right, so the computer, so it uses a computer cable. Okay, now it's pretty light, doesn't weigh that much. Here's the top. Okay, you have your two LED heads right here. Now these are actually cool white. I thought they were going to be warm white, but they're cool white. On this side we have our information. I'll stand it up here. So it has LP, okay, and this is a non-maintained function, so it will only come on when the power is out. We have our part number, CF-LED, your indicator light, your test button, and of course this barcode for your Clever Test Plus. On the bottom, there's nothing there. All right, so we're gonna, well, right now, because there's power, there's no need for it to be on, okay, because it's a non-maintained function. Okay, but if I unplug it, it's going to come on. Let me just hold it upside down. It's going to come on. I'll turn this off so you can see it. Okay, and it puts out a good amount of light too. Okay, it's pretty bright. Okay, so that's the light you get out of it. Okay, so this would probably be good to use as a torch. Okay, so if you want a torch, you can use this. Okay. And on the back here, you got these for hang, so you can hang it up on the hooks, wall mount. Okay. Now, if I plug it back in, it goes off because there's power. Okay, so right now there's power, so it's going to be off, and I can use it. The test button comes on. Okay. So that's how you test it. Oops, I just pressed it test 3 times. Of course, this has Clever Test Plus. Pressing that home button 3 times is going to cause it to go into test mode. Okay, I'll just cancel that. To cancel it, you just press and hold the button down until the indicator flashes fast red, I think. Yep, Okay, so I just cancelled the test. Okay, so so this fitting here is very easy to maintain. To get inside of it, you just take this cover off. Okay, and inside you'll find your inverter, your battery. Okay, and in this portion of the fitting is where your terminal block is for the power. Okay, so this is a computer cord. Okay, it's one of these. Okay, so that makes it convenient. This is the snap-on port I used for this. Okay. Now this you can actually get it in black as well. Okay, this one's the white one. You can get them in black. Okay, Clevertronics make them in black. Okay, so this is a very cool light. Okay, so this is my first emergency floodlight that I've ever had. I've had the life lights from Clevertronics. I've had their battens and they're pretty good. So now I've got one of their super lights. Okay, so this is a very good fitting. This will probably be good to use as a torch. Okay, and that's what I plan on using it for. Okay, so it's a pretty cool fitting. Okay. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a screwdriver, and I'll show you how you adjust those heads. Okay, so it's very easy to adjust them. You just need a Phillips head screwdriver. Okay, now I've got a flat one because I'm actually going to open it up and show you what's inside. So to adjust them, let's say you want the LED to be facing this way. What you do is you loosen this screw here just a little bit, and then what you can do is you can rotate it like that. See, it rotates, okay? Let me just test it, see? And that is bright. Okay, so it rotates, okay? So you can rotate that. Once you got it where you want it, you simply tighten it up, okay? And then the head can't move. Okay, so to adjust it up and down, you simply loosen this screw, okay? And then you just pull, and then this part here will, I guess I need to loosen the screw a bit more. You can then loosen this part, so you can have it up like that, or down like that, okay? So very easy to do. Okay, so it's very easy. So it's pretty easy, a very good light and very easy to set up. Okay. Now you can purchase the LED heads separately, so if one of them blows, okay, you can get a new one rather than buy a new fitting, because it'll be cheaper, because buying a new fitting is not cheap. Okay, now Clevertronics did have a halogen version of this available, but that was discontinued when they brought out this LED version. Okay, because the LED one's a lot brighter. Okay, and also with the lithium battery, it will last for about 5 hours. The old halogen ones had a lead acid. You'll be lucky enough to get an hour out of them. Okay, but this one here you get 5 hours. So let's open it up and we'll take a look inside. To open it, you just need to, you see these little holes under here. You just need to stick a flat blade in there, and that will lift the cover up. Okay, and then you can lift it up and off. Okay. Okay, and there's some on the top here as well. Okay, so this is very cool. I like this. I'm gonna have fun with this. Okay, this will be good to use as a torch. Okay, so you just lift that up, and now you should be able to just pop the cover off. And then you can get to the inside. Okay, that just comes off. And here's what's inside. Okay, so we have the inverter right here. This looks almost like a Lifelike Pro inverter. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is, but it looks like it. We have our battery right here. It's a lithium battery. Looks like a Lifelike Pro battery. Okay, it's 2 cells, and it looks like, I think those are 2 C-size cells. Okay, so this one here is 3.2 volts, okay? Okay, and the part number's on there. Okay, Clevertronics LP. We have all the wiring. Okay, you can see all the wiring there that plugs into the inverter. Underneath this cover here is the terminal block, so you can get to the terminal block. Okay, so it's all very simple, very easy. Okay, so you can also hardwire it as well, because most of these are hardwired when you look at them in shops. Okay, for the people who see these in stores, you'll see that they're mostly hardwired. Okay, but this one here I've just configured to accept a removable cord. So this one here is just, okay, just get all that on, click it in place. All right, so that's that one. So that's that. So that's basically what's inside, and that's how you adjust the heads. Okay, so it's a very good emergency light. Okay, so if you want an emergency light for a big area, the super light is what you need. Okay, now be aware that it's not cheap. Okay, depending on what range you get, whether you get the EL, the LP, or the L10. L10 is the most expensive, the EL is the cheapest, and this is in the middle. okay, but it does the job, okay, it doesn't matter, okay, you get lithium batteries regardless of which one you get 5 hours, okay, and they're all the same, okay, you got the adjustable heads, okay, you have the a cord and a plug, but you can hardwire it or put a port on it, okay, and you have the capability of wall mounting, okay, all right, and of course you have your testing system. Now, only the LP and L10 ones have the Clever test. When you press that, you can see the LED turns red. Okay, and it's going to flash because it hasn't been tested yet. Okay, but it is a very cool light. Okay, so that is the Clevertronics Superlight emergency floodlight. So I hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it.